Okay, it's what? 7 in the morning, and I have been up for 3 hours since, well, I don't know what woke me up, but last night I went to see Paranormal Activity in the cinema. Now, I know what you might be thinking, because that film came out like months ago, everywhere apparently, but my cinema's a little slow on the uptake, and yeah, it's so yeah, it's a bit slow. So I've only just seen it, and I was just doing this video to let you know what I thought of the movie. Now, Paranormal Activity was good. I liked it. In case you haven't seen it, I'll try and avoid spoilers, but if you haven't seen it, I would suggest going to see it at a cinema, because it's not the kind of film that would be good if you had it on DVD and you were watching it at home. But in the cinema, on the big screen, with surround sound, it is a chilling movie. Easy. One of the best cinema experiences I've ever had, to be honest. But does that make it a good movie? See, the movie's about, basically, there's this girl called Katie, and she, since like the age of 8, she has been haunted by something. She doesn't know what it was, what it is, but she'll haunt her for a few years and then go away, and then come back for a few years and it go away again, and it's come back. And she's basically living with her boyfriend, and it's done as one of those like lost footage archive things, but so everything's like done on one camera, and like not on a set or anything, and it's very effective, the scenery, and so basically whatever this thing that's haunting Katie is very angry, because, well, it basically just wants Katie to feel fear, because it's fed by negative emotions, basically, as explained at one or theorized at one point in the film, that it feeds on negative emotions. So the more that he can make Katie scared or angry or whatever, the stronger he gets. And it's basically a snowball of events, which starts off with simple things like lights coming on, doors creaking, like moving back a few inches and moving back forward so no one notices. What else? Lights flickering, the TV comes on. And then it snowballs into shit like doors slamming, footsteps, banging on doors, TVs being turned on, and it gets stronger and stronger through the movie. And I liked the way that the movie was. It built up, but I think it could have built up a little bit faster. It's like in Cloverfield, where you have like 20 minutes of them safe, and then going, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What are we doing? This is a shit situation we're in. And then you get like 5 minutes of the monster, followed by 20 minutes of them going, oh my god, what's happening? Followed by another 5 minutes of the monster. And I always thought Cloverfield's problem was that the bits where the characters are interacting were a bit slow, and this movie suffers from this also. Paranormal Activity is a good movie, but when it comes to Mika, that's her boyfriend, and Katie interacting together, I find the bits drag on because you don't feel any suspense, because you basically get the idea that the monster or demon, as I call it, as they call it, the demon basically can only do shit at night. So during the day, there's no reason to be afraid. Yeah, so that sense of dread builds up towards the climax of the movie. And the bits where shit is happening is very good, very well done. The atmosphere is great. I absolutely... Very few times... I don't think I've ever seen a film where I have been genuinely scared like that. I mean, you can watch things like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Aliens, and they are scary in their own ways, but they're scary because, well, in Aliens, you know it's the aliens that are causing the shit to go down, and Texas Chainsaw is Leatherface and his family and whatever, but in this, you don't actually see the monster. Ever. Not actually see it. You see suggestions of it. You see... you see its actions and the reactions of the characters, but you don't actually see the monster itself. And I think it's a brilliant technique which is hard to pull off, but when it's done right, it is very effective at producing real fear. And that's not like fear of a monster that you can fight. That's genuine human primal fear of the unknown, which is a technique is lost on a lot of filmmakers these days. But Paranormal Activity, I thought was really quite bone-chillingly frightening. You know, so this demon haunts Katie and Mika. Mika, I didn't like him. The character Mika is a complete douche. Now, it's only Katie and Mika throughout the entire film, apart from, like, a scene where Katie's sister comes along, or a scene where a psychic comes along. Mika starts off as quite a likeable guy, because